Disappointing night for the Cobblers. What are your thoughts on that?
Thought to start with, we frustrated them, closed off spaces. They like to open teams up, play through the middle. And I thought in the first half, I think the goal was a bit soft that they scored. Then the reaction thereafter was excellent. We stepped on 5-10 yards higher, and then we get a penalty. And then again, I'm just unsure. Then if AJ's in goal, that's not a red card. I don't understand that. It was a penalty. It's a decisive moment. The ref doesn't even give him anything. So denying a goal scoring opportunity, I don't get it. So we go 1-1, and half time it was quite positive. It was, could we step on that 5 or 10 yards more, and then a mix up between Lloyd and Sean, and then the reaction to it was not what we expected, and we get punished for it. And then, you come out 3 minutes, and to be fair, when we came straight out from the kickoff, we had good possession up in their final third, looked after it, moved it well, and thought, okay, yeah, we're going to get back on top and control the game again, and then it's the story of our season, really, that you make poor decision making at crucial times, and we gave them the goal, and that's the hugely disappointing thing. Then Sam gives away a penalty. And apart from that, they have another shot where Mitch makes a good save. That's 4 efforts all night for a team that's been free scoring. And then we dominated possession towards the end. We didn't give in. We pushed and pushed and pushed. Had a couple of efforts and a good save towards the end where palms it out, and again it doesn't fall to us. But what you can't deny is our commitment. Our commitment's excellent, but crucial moments, we throw the game away. And that is a frustrating thing. As a manager, they haven't opened us up, they haven't torn us apart. We've come here and controlled, even out of possession, we've controlled the play today. And, at 1-1, you're thinking, we've got a right chance in the game here.
Yeah.
And, you see them on the touchline. I reckon, again, we probably dominated possession tonight.
Well, on that point, to be positive, John, you talk about dominated possession. Does that give you real heart for the last 4 games of the season? They're big games now. You've probably got to win at least a couple of them. Having played so well here tonight and not got the end result you wanted, does that, though, give you heart going into those final games?
I never lose heart. I never lose heart with the commitment of the players. They're showing that they're committed to the cause and they're giving everything they've got. But sometimes when you're pushed to the limit of your ability, then you make mistakes like that. And, we're making silly errors in simple situations. And that's the biggest frustration, Tim. You can set a team up brilliantly, but if you continue to make errors in like we do in simple moments and give teams goals, especially when we work so hard, it's very soul destroying. But the one thing is that, again, you've got to take you've got to find the positives in what we're doing. You can never give in, you can never give up. And, one, we've got to hope results are very kind tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
And then we've got to attack Ipswich on Tuesday. And I thought, AJ did quite well tonight, up top. Obviously, we've got to be careful with him. We couldn't keep him out there too much longer. He'd given everything he had.
Just on Alex Jones, he was struggling with we understood he was struggling with an
he was,
Achilles problem.
Yeah.
Has there been a reaction?
No,
Is it going to be okay for Tuesday?
Again, the situation we're in, the boy hadn't played for 18 months, had he? And we've built his minutes. And tonight we're giving him an opportunity. I thought he did very well leading the line. He's very clever in his movement and his hold-up play. And, if you probably let him go, and he just said, I'm done. And he worked so hard. And that's where we're at with him, So we got 65 out of him, close to nearly 70. But, that's a positive. That's a positive.
And Marshall as well, we know he's struggling with a knock too. He had to be taken off.
Yeah. And this is the things. No one knows what goes on inside our building, and the problems you have within the group in terms of the injuries and the fitness to them, and it's very hard at the moment to try and manage that because there's so many trade-offs all the time at the moment. It's incredible. So that's a fight within itself.
Sorry, can I ask you about trade-offs? To explain, John. What do you mean by that?
So when people are, you're putting them out there, they're struggling with injury, and sometimes you're playing a player that might only last 60 minutes, and you know that. So what you've got to do, you've got to get the best out of them, and that's where we're at the moment with a few, because we've got such a small squad, and we've got so many injuries that players they're so committed, they're putting themselves out there when possibly they shouldn't.
Two final ones just to bring it forward to Tuesday in the Ipswich game. You've got a long list of injuries to deal with. Of those who were unavailable tonight, any of those likely to feature on Tuesday? That list comprises Sheehan and Miller and Arnold and Berry and Sowerby and Ashley Seal. Any of those?
Well, you see tonight with that stretch we had 3 academy graduates on the bench. One goes on. Caleb did quite well when he went on, I thought. And any coming back, I hope. I need to let the dust settle and see, but I hope we've got none from tonight. And I don't know, Miller might he be there or thereabouts for a few for a limited amount of time. That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
that'd be a huge positive. But we're hoping.
Yeah.
So who knows?
To finish off with a question which is kind of stating the blindingly obvious, really, but I guess Tuesday's a must-win game now against Ipswich, isn't it? You have to win that one.
You're telling me? You know it is.
Yeah,
too.
I know. I want you to say that it is, John. I
Well,
want you to give me a soundbite.
Yeah, but all right, it is a must-win game.
Yeah.
It's 4 games to go. As I said, I'm repeating myself. I hope results are kind tomorrow. I hate the fact that things are out of our control. If results are kind, and then it's a must-win against Ipswich. It is. It's a fact. But our home form's been good. That's a positive. It's been very good. And it's what it is. We go again.
Thanks for your time tonight, John.
Thanks.